Well, two different types of responders who save lives, the Air Force and law enforcement. Today, those two agencies came together on the Mountain Home Air Force Base to learn what a day on the base is like. They also got an up-close look at some aircraft. KPVI News that Works for You journalist Heather Ann Wagner reports from the base.
Mountain Home Air Force Base Office of Special Investigations, or OSI, welcomed members of law enforcement this Friday. OSI investigates felony-level crimes and cyber threats, but they can't do it alone.
We cover Idaho and part of Oregon as well. If you can imagine, it's not easy to cover all that area with 5 people. We rely heavily on our counterparts to partner with us. And we are so lucky here in Idaho that we have some of the best partners I've ever had the pleasure of working with. And so events like today are so crucial because we ask a lot of our partners, right? And it's nice to be able to give back and show them and showcase the capabilities that they're helping us protect.
Those partners got to hear from pilots about what a typical day is like. They also learned about munitions and how much a jet can hold.
It's a lot of fun too because obviously we work with a lot of law enforcement agencies, so talking law enforcement to law enforcement is pretty easy. But when they get to sit down and pick a pilot's brain and talk to them about all the cool things they do, it's a lot of fun.
Agencies around Idaho got to demo assets for each other as well, like canines. And they were allowed to see, touch, and even sit in the jets.
I think it's like one thing to tell somebody in person, right? Hey, this is what we do. We're the Air Force. These are the assets that we have. But seeing the actual asset, the aircraft, smelling it, touching it, riding in it, right? That's a different thing. And to see that excitement from them and that understanding of what we do as the Air Force is pretty neat.
They also share what a base looks like with other outside agencies so they understand more about life on the base.
When we bring people on the Air Force Base, a lot of people aren't really aware of the size and scope of an Air Force installation. So bringing them on and seeing, fire departments, police agencies, water treatment, all these other agencies, it's a small city in its own zip code. So it's pretty interesting to see their knowledge grow when they see the Air Force.
Reporting in Mountain Home Air Force Base, Heather Ann Wagner, KPVI News that works for you.
To read more about the base and its operations, you can go to mountainhome.af.mil.